Hi ladies, my name is Katie and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to go ahead and do a makeup look using the Jaclyn palette. I know it's a highly requested palette. It's very pigmented, it's very beautiful. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into this video. So the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to prime our face. I like to use the Wet n Wild Coverall Primer. Just go ahead and put a little bit on your face. A little bit goes a long way. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. The next step then we're going to go ahead and we're going to spray the e.l.f. setting spray too, because I like to keep a little bit of extra moisture in my skin. So let's go ahead and do that really fast. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use foundation. I like to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus and Buff Biscay. It's a light medium. It works well for me because my skin tone does change a lot. I have really red cheeks, so this does tend to hide it a little bit more for me. So we're going to go ahead and use a wet beauty blender to go ahead and buff that into our face. You want to do patting motions because if you try just blending it in, I find that with beauty blenders, it looks really liney if you don't pat it in. So I'm going to put a little bit here, here, and here. We're just going to go ahead and pat that into the skin like this. I tend to do that on my eyes as well, so that when I'm going to apply foundation, it does give me an even look. I don't know if that's something that will work for everybody, but I find that it does work for me. I've been doing it for such a long time that I tend to find that it does keep my eyeshadow on longer. Has anybody had that where helps keep their eyeshadow on longer? If you have, let me know. Give me a little couple more tips and tricks that you find helps keep your eyeshadow on longer, because I'd highly appreciate it. There's nothing wrong with keeping your eyeshadow on a little bit longer throughout the day, especially when you're a busy person. All the tips and tricks are great to have. So the next step we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and use the Photo Focus Concealer by Wet n Wild as well. This one is in light to medium. I tend to use this one because I like a wider under eye, just because I feel like because my cheeks are so red, the contrast between my under eyes and my cheeks make me look like I got punched in the eye sometimes without makeup on, so I tend to try to keep the under eyes as light as I can so it looks like I'm awake and not half asleep. Just go ahead and buff that in everywhere that you can so you don't have any like cracks in the skin or anything like that, because that does tend to look really nasty. So then we're going to go ahead and use the Wet n Wild Color Con Contouring Palette in Dolce de Leche. I use the highlighting white side to do my under eyes. So just go ahead and take your brush and you just want to pat it into the skin like this. That way you're setting your under eye concealer and it doesn't look cakey. And if you use a little bit more than what you normally would, that's okay. Simply because you're going to wipe it away after you do your eyeshadow. So there's no harm with putting too much because it's just going to wipe away. So then the next step, I'm going to go ahead and put powder all over my face. I use the Revlon Age Defying in light to medium. This is just going to help me set the rest of my foundation. That way I don't have streaks on my face. See? It gives you a nice, pretty finish without looking like you've overdone your makeup for the day. And then the next step, I'm going to go ahead and take the darker side on the Wet n Wild palette, and I'm just going to do a little bit of light contouring. That way it doesn't look like we've overdone it for the day. Just press that in evenly, because I've had it one time when I did it and it wasn't even, and you can tell it was bad. I had to wipe it all off. Not my finest moment. Okay, so then the next step, we're going to go ahead and take the Makeup Revolution blush palette in Queen, and I mix all of the colors together. I don't know if anybody else likes to do that, but I find that it gives me a really pretty blush and it's not too much. So just go ahead and the cheek. I like to go up because I feel that blends it in better without me going like that. I pat it into my skin. Okay. Now that we are done with that, I'm gonna use the next one. I'm gonna use is the NYX Illuminator in Ritualistic. I get a lot of compliments on this one. I just thought it was really pretty, and it does give you a really great highlight. So if you like highlighters and you want to stay on the inexpensive side, I would recommend getting this one if you want something that's a little bit cheaper. So just go ahead. I like to put it right here and blend it up, and then towards the top of my brow. And then if you want kind of be over the top, which I do, I like to put it up here and then down the base of my nose slightly on my cupid's bow, and then right on my chin. That way when you do the whole like shiny face thing, you get more of an even bronzy glowing highlight, which I like a lot. So then the next step, I'm going to go ahead and lightly line in my eyebrows because they are darker than most people's, so I don't really always do this step, but for you guys, I figured I'd show you what I would do if I were to do that on an everyday basis. So I use the Salon Perfect eyebrow pencil in taupe. So all you want to do is you want to take your pencil and you want to lightly make a line at the top and just go down, but lightly. Keep a very light hand because you can always go in and add more product. If you start off with too much product, it's really hard to fix. You will end up having to wipe more of it off. I've done that more times than I can count because I'm always in a rush. I don't have time to do all of the little tricks and all of that. So I usually forget to do a couple of steps. So you want to make sure that you go in with a light hand, because if you go in with a light hand, you can always add more in. It almost looks natural, just because my eyebrows are a little bit on the darker side, so it does help me a little bit more than somebody else. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the eyeshadow. I know you all have been waiting to see what my ideas were. That would be my funny dog in the background. She thinks she needs to bark every time somebody talks. I'm surprised she's waited this long to start barking. So we're going to go ahead and use the light shade, the second shade in the palette. Just go ahead and get a little bit on your brush. And then we're going to go ahead and do the highlight up here first. That way I don't forget to do that step, because I do forget to do that one quite often. Alright, and then the next step, we're going to go ahead and take the shade next to it, which is this slight brown shade. We're just going to go ahead and use the same brush because it is a darker color. You're not going to notice it. So we're just going to go ahead and put this all over the base of our lid, like so. Do the windshield wiper motions because it does help distribute the product evenly. Okay. Next, we're going to go ahead and use the Sigma E40. Just go ahead and pick up the shade underneath it, which is this lighter brown. We're just going to go ahead and put that in the crease of our eye, like so. And then go ahead and repeat the windshield wiper motions. And just like with the eyebrow pencil, if you pick pick up color and you add it in little by little without trying to add too much product, you can blend it out a lot easier than if you go in and you just put on a lot of product all at once. See? Alright, then the next step, we're going to go ahead and use this red and the one next to it, which is a lighter shade of the red. And we're just going to put that right here in the crease. We're going to use the same brush because we are doing both eyes at the same time, so it makes it a little easier without having to switch to tens of hundreds of different brushes. So go ahead and put it right there, just evenly windshield wiper motions. Don't go all the way into the corner of your eye, because if you do that, you're just going to look like a raccoon. With red patches. And we're not looking for the raccoon look today, ladies. And gents, we're just looking for something subtle and something pretty that we can wear out and that we also can wear to work. That's my thing. I like to be able to wear any of the makeup styles that I have to work, because it makes my life 10 times easier when I'm on the run. So then I'm just going to use this brush that I got from Walmart. It was one of their holiday brushes. I'll see if I can find it online if you guys are interested in knowing which one it is. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab this gold shade right here. Very, very pretty. So we're just going to take that and we're going to stick it right here on our eye. We're going to go ahead and grab that same E40 Sigma brush. And we're going to go ahead and grab that lighter red shade that's right next to the dark red that we were using. And we're going to go ahead and put that underneath our eye. So now that we're done with the Jaclyn Hill palette, let's go ahead and tightline our waterline. And I'm going to go ahead and use the e.l.f. eyeliner shadow stick and the smoke and black liner. I'm just going to use the smaller side. I'm not going to use the smoke out edge side. I just want to tightline my waterline. Then we're going to go ahead and grab the CoverGirl Professional in Black Brown Mascara. We're going to go ahead and put a little bit of mascara on. This way, if you ladies want to go ahead and add lashes, you can. I tend to not use lashes because I don't feel like they ever go on right. However, for Halloween, I'll post a few pictures on Facebook and on Instagram of the one that I did a couple years ago where I built my own masquerade mask out of fake flesh. If you would like to see a tutorial on that, go ahead and let me know, because I'm all down for Halloween and I would love to do that for you guys. It's really fun. So if you're a person who's into Halloween, go ahead and give me a thumbs up as well as a subscribe, and I'll get that taken care of. So then the next step, ladies, is we're going to go ahead and pick a lip color. I'm going to go ahead and do the Kate lipstick by Rimmel London in 107. We're going to go ahead and just pop that right on the lips. Alright, and then the lasting touch is our setting spray, and I use the e.l.f. Mist and Set. It's $3. Who can complain? So go ahead and set your makeup. And just a couple extra pumps for good luck. And then this is the finished look. Thank you so much. If you liked this video and it was instructional, funny, anything like that, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll be posting probably tomorrow night as well and on Sunday, and then throughout the week I'm going to post Monday, Wednesday, Friday, occasionally Saturday and Sunday, maybe the in-between, just so that way you guys don't miss out on anything fun that's going on. Thank you, and subscribe!